Hello everyone, welcome back. Welcome to my channel if you're new, Aquarius. The first card is where you're at. That hasn't really changed. But down here, this is your possible outcome. So this is where you're headed from here. And everything in between, except for this card, are the experiences or things that you come across or things that you do or whatever happens between where you're at and where you're headed, okay? The card in the center of the spread combined with the card on the bottom of the deck, those are still the same. Those are your overall energy. I think that's it. Okay, let me just take a quick look at your cards and get a general feel and some messages for you. Okay, I'm going to show you what your cards are and then I'll get into reading them for you. Where you're at, Page of Swords. So where you're at, keep in mind time is fluid, okay? So this can mean you're just about to come into that position, you've just gone through it, or you're going through it currently. And that is a message that you're not crazy about. You either were told something that you didn't want to hear, or you found out something that you didn't like, didn't want to hear, whatever. Then you have, oh, sorry guys, the World. Oh, Jesus. Then you have the King of Cups. This could be you showing up in your reading, and again, it's you know, a general reading, so male or female, this could be you coming into your own reading. Then you have the Hanging Man. Queen of Coins and part of your overall energy. Now, this is an energy as being part of your overall energy, but it also can represent a person within your spread, okay? So this can have two meanings to it. It can be part of your overall energy, which means it is an energy, but it also can play as a card on its own within your spread, okay? So if this is a person, this is going to be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and again, king or queen, it's general, right? And you have the Seven of Cups. This deck that I'm using is Tarot of Dreams, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Again, this can be an energy or it can be a person, and it can be a king as well as a queen. It's, oh geez, I'm sorry. I said you were in. I was thinking something else. Never mind. Okay, so if this is a person in your spread, and it likely is, it's going to be a king or a queen, and it's going to be Pisces, Scorpio, or Cancer. Okay, I thought I was doing Scorpio. Okay, so this is likely to be you in your spread, king or queen, Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra. Now in your possible outcome position, two cards flew out. You have the Knight of Wands and the Two of Coins or Two of Pentacles. Bottom of the deck is a very auspicious card. If you've seen these on my channel before, you know why it's auspicious. If you haven't, it's because in this deck, there's only 4 of these cards because each one represents each suit. So there's a Palace of Pentacles, Palace of Cups, etc. There's only 4 of them. Out of 78 cards, there's 4 of these. And you have one out of, well, it's on the bottom of the deck. So out of 10 cards, 11 cards, I'm sorry, you have one of them. Okay? So overall energy, comes from these two cards combined here. Okay? So, Queen of Coins and Palace of Swords. The Queen of Pentacles is someone that's very caring and giving and nurturing, motherly. This could be your mother, actually, for some of you, although that's not for the majority of you. That's going to be a small number of you, because what I'm feeling is it's about being grounded. It's about being balanced, grounded, centered is another word I'm hearing. And the Palace of Swords. The Palace of Swords is all about, I'll read it from the book for you. Hang on, let me get my glasses on. It's all about perspective, right? It says, this card shows, well, here, I'm going to let you have a up close and personal view while I read it. It's a lot easier for me if I just put it on this little stand for you. There, I think you can see everything now. Okay, so what it says is, this card shows an environment that promotes clear thinking in the cold, crisp air. The structures rise above the obscuring mists that usually cloud our thinking, and are built as observation decks for the purpose of efficient perception rather than luxurious living. The many wings suggest the mind's ability to overcome emotional biases and attain a global perspective. So this is all about you taking yourself to a higher vantage point so that you can actually see what's going on, what it is that you need to see. Because I feel like for some of you, you got this news, you got this information, or you're about to, that you didn't want to hear, you don't like. It does create an ending. And I feel like it creates an ending in love. And this is somebody that you love dearly. It's either you put forth a message to somebody that you don't want to have to give, because it's not a good thing to have to tell somebody whatever this is. It's something you know they're not going to like, because you have to create this ending. You have to end things. For whatever reason, it's going to be different for all of you. I'm going to continue reading this as it is for you, Aquarius, okay? So if this is not you, then it's your person. But there's a message that has to be given, that is given, that the other person, it's hurtful. The other person doesn't like it because it causes an ending in love, a love situation. And it's either somebody that loves you a whole lot or that you love a whole lot. But perspective is off here. And that's a big part of this reading for you. You have the Hanging Man, Palace of Swords, the Queen of Coins, and you have the Two of Coins with the Knight of Wands. This is all about perspective. So this could even be something that you learn from someone other than your person, and you take it for gospel, and it brings an ending to the relationship. And when in fact what you needed to do was get a different perspective. Stay grounded. Take in all of these options. There are a lot of options here. A lot of different angles of viewing this. And you need to view it from the right one. And in order to do so, you have to get to that vantage point. And avoid the emotional biases, okay? You have to take the emotion out of it. I feel like you've got the Palace of Swords, Queen of Swords, Eight of Swords, Page of Swords. You need to look at this from a logical standpoint rather than emotionally. This is one of those head over heart things. There are a lot of different angles for you to look at this from, and unfortunately what we tend to do as human beings sometimes is worst case scenario. And what it does is it traps you in fear. And it makes you very defensive, very on guard. Very. If you look at this card, she doesn't look. Look at her face. If I can get it to there, she's just. Oh no, you don't. She's ready. You see how she's holding this sword in front of her chest? She's guarding her heart. She is very guarded. She wants the truth. She doesn't want any more bullshit. She doesn't want to play these games with anybody anymore. And the Knight of Wands is someone that's very impetuous. This is someone that can focus on one thing very well, but not for a long period of time, and definitely has a lot of trouble focusing on more than one thing at one time. But with the Two of Pentacles here with it, it tells me that there is more than one side to this that you need to take a look at. You need to be able to focus on more than one area here in order to have the right perspective. And to do so, the overall energy being grounded and centered and balanced in order to reach that higher vantage point so that you can get the emotions out of this and look at this from a place of logic. That's where you're going to find your answers. So you are at a place, you'll find yourself eventually, if you're not there yet or haven't been there yet, you're going to find yourself in a place where information comes to you that you don't like, and it's going to bring an ending to something in your love life. And I'm not sure, again, like I said earlier, I'm not sure if that message comes from the person that you love or that loves you or someone else. Let's clarify that. But you definitely have to find a place where you can, in your head, where you can see things from a different angle, because there's a lot of illusion going on here, a lot of illusion. Your whole reading feels very, I want to say mysterious. It is kind of mysterious, but it's more illusion. Okay, anyways, let's clarify the King of Cups here. Actually, let's clarify the Page of Swords first. I want to know where that message is coming from. I'm shuffling over here because this is a new camera with a mic, and it picks up really well, so I don't want to kill you with the shuffling sounds. Okay. Why is the Page of Swords here? Or better yet, where is this information coming from, angels? Where is this message, this unwanted message coming from? Nine of Cups. I need another card. I need another card on the Page of Swords. Why is the Page of Swords here? Who is the message coming in from? I feel like this is a message from somebody that you have a great deal of love for, because the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. This is somebody that is your wish come true, your dream person. Another card on the Page of Swords, angels. Judgment card. And what I'm hearing with this card is rising above. And yes, it's like the phoenix that rises up out of the ashes, but I'm not hearing that, because that's all about something that you believed over is coming back to life. I feel that there is somebody that you have a great deal of love for. They are your dream come true. They are who you wish for. And it's what you wanted. You wanted to, I don't know, there's something that you wanted to rise above. Or when this information comes in, this message, maybe that's what you're thinking. You want this person so badly. They are your dream girl or dream guy. And you're hoping you can rise above whatever this is. For some of you, it could be a situation that is dead and gone. It's over. It's been over for a while. But that doesn't make sense with the Page of Swords. Other than maybe it is somebody that you wanted back and you were hoping that it would come back around, that you could reunite, reconcile, and the message is that that's not going to happen. But with the World card here, that does talk about endings, but it's so that something new can begin. And so something new in love is going to begin. Let's clarify the World card. Let's see what that newness is, if we can. If it's a reconciliation with this other person, or if it's a brand new situation. What is the World card here, angels? Okay. This is Seven of Pentacles, and so this is all about divine timing, but it's also representative of something that you have worked on and nurtured and grown. This is something you've been working on for a while. So this is a past person. This newness coming in is someone from your past, and it's divinely guided. So maybe that's why it hasn't happened yet. And it's coming back around. Wish come true. It could be that it's a Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. That could be your person, king or queen. What's the new perspective? Let's check out the Hanging Man here. You have a lot of cards that represent a new perspective. You need to see things from a different angle. So let's find out what that angle is. Why is the Hanging Man here, angels? Oh, way too many cards. Holy cow, there's like 6 cards here. Knight of Wands again. Okay, so you've got this twice now in your reading. You've got it here as a clarifier, and you've got it down here as a possible outcome. I keep hearing this as someone that just goes back and forth and can only focus on one thing at a time. And you have so much going on here. You need to focus. Let's get another card on the Hanging Man. If you're having trouble focusing on this situation and this one person, or the maybe what it is you keep going back and forth between your head and your heart. And according to this, you need to make a head over heart decision here. So instead of bouncing back and forth, focus one way only. Too many cards. Logic, not emotion. And although usually we say follow your heart, this time you need to, for whatever reason, because of the situation, whatever that is, and only you know what that is, you need to use logic rather than your heart. Get another card on the Hanging Man, please. Okay, what? Hang on, I'll give you, as soon as I get a card, I'll let you know what I'm hearing. Oh my goodness, what's going on here? Okay, one card on Hanging Man, please. Okay, two cards. First one, Four of Cups. Do you notice in this card, she's at the edge of a stream. She really doesn't look upset or disappointed or discontented. She's just relaxed, at peace, enjoying the water, dipping her fingers in and making ripples and watching her reflection in the water. This is not about being discontented in love. It's about not focusing. This girl is daydreaming. Your whole spread screams of focus. Focus, focus, focus. And then you have, come on, here we go. Page of Wands. Okay. Page of Wands is good news coming in very quickly. And Wands, again, very passionate, very fiery. So this is good news coming in, but you need to focus. So this can be, if you focus logically, because by focusing emotionally, it's causing fear. You're feeling like you're stuck, like you can't move forward because of fear. Fear is an emotion. It's not a logic. It's not a thought. It's an emotion. So you are not to go on emotion anymore with this. Or you're just going to end up here. This is your possible outcome. You're going to end up here. You're going to end up with way too many, sorry guys. Come on. Way too many things in, oh, come on. I can't believe it's not focusing here. There we go. Way too many balls in the air. You're going to have so many options that you're not going to be able to function. It's not going to bring you what it is that you want because you can't focus. You literally, what this is telling me is you literally cannot focus on everything that you have going on. And the Two of Pentacles says you need to. You need to find a balance here if you want to move forward. But the Knight of Wands says in and out, back and forth. Can't do this. It's up, it's down, it's in, it's out. You got to get away from that energy. You have to look at this from a logical standpoint. Now, if you want to have a better understanding of how to do that, how to get from this point to an outcome that you want of being with this person, having what it is you want, having the dream, the wish fulfilled, then click on the link, because that's what I'll do over there. We'll get some guidance. We'll take a look at your point of attraction and how you can utilize. The first card is where you're at. That hasn't really changed. But down here, this is your possible outcome. So this is where you're headed from here. And everything in between, except for this card, are the experiences or things that you come across or things that you do or whatever happens between where you're at and where you're headed, okay? The card in the center of the spread combined with the card on the bottom of the deck, those are still the same. Those are your overall energy. I think that's it. Okay, let me just take a quick look at your cards and get a general feel and some messages for you. Okay, I'm going to show you what your cards are and then I'll get into reading them for you. Where you're at, Page of Swords. So where you're at, keep in mind time is fluid, okay? So this can mean you're just about to come into that position, you've just gone through it, or you're going through it currently. And that is a message that you're not crazy about. You either were told something that you didn't want to hear, or you found out something that you didn't like, didn't want to hear, whatever. Then you have, oh, sorry guys, the World. Ooh, Jesus. Then you have the King of Cups. This could be you showing up in your reading. And again, it's you know, a general reading. So male or female, this could be you coming into your own reading. Then you have the Hanging Man. Queen of Coins and part of your overall energy. Now, this is an energy as being part of your overall energy, but it also can represent a person within your your spread, okay? So this can have two meanings to it. It can be part of your overall energy, which means it is an energy, but it also can play as a card on its own within your spread, okay? So if this is a person, this is going to be Virgo, Capricorn, or Taurus, and again, King or Queen, it's general, right? And you have the Seven of Cups. This deck that I'm using is Tarot of Dreams, Eight of Swords, Queen of Swords. Again, this can be an energy or it can be a person, and it can be a king as well as a queen. It's